So a few days ago now, I was at this party and most of my school year was there. And if you haven't went to one of these, club parties before, basically everyone's main goal of going to it is just to get attention of the opposite sex, right? And I was no exception to that. I was doing that as well. And so when I walk into this club, I'm letting my success and happiness for the night be determined on how much attention I get from women. Because let me tell you something, my idea of sort of true happiness in the future was not to only get, a job that fulfills me and stuff, settle down in a nice place, but was to also meet a girl who shared similar values to me, who I could start a family with. And so I walk into the club, there's music on, so loud, everyone's dancing, which I don't give a shit about, by the way. I couldn't give a shit about the music or, dancing about, it's not my thing. But yeah, I was just there for that one-to-one connection. So I got up to this one girl and, we both had the sport of climbing in common. So we talked a bit about climbing, and that was it. And then I talked to another girl, just trying to create small talk. And then this other girl who was in my class. And to be honest, I didn't get that sense of connection. I didn't feel like they shared any of my values. Not to say I'm any better than them, if they have different values, that's fine. I'm not saying I'm better than them. I'm not saying they're better than any other woman. I'm just saying I didn't get that sense of connection. And so as the night goes on and on, I'm still struggling to find this, sense of connection with a girl. And also as the night goes on and on, I'm starting to feel more lonely. I'm starting to experience this big hit of loneliness. And that made me contemplate, bro, made me take a step back, and contemplate, why am I even there? This party's shit. Will I ever find this girl? And logically, I know I will. If I keep on working on myself, keep on working on my values, one day it will come. But it still hit, bro. But after I finish contemplating a bit, I just take a look around and the amount of loneliness I see is insane. I realised that a lot of the people there was just as fucked up as I was, right? I just didn't realise it. And at this point, bro, you can tell I'm not enjoying this party. I say it's time to leave. I say to my mates, it's getting a bit late. So I went. But the truth is, I just went because I wasn't enjoying myself. And I could sort of tell other people weren't really enjoying it either because they have left pretty early as well. So you might feel lonely, but you're not alone in feeling lonely, if that makes sense. And I realised after this party why I was feeling so lonely. And it was because I was searching in these women for what I lacked. I was trying to fill this void of loneliness. But the thing is, you can't expect another person to fill that for you. You have to fill it yourself. It might temporarily fix that void, it might put tape over it, but it won't fit it. And the sooner you realise that, the better, because people aren't attracted to what you want, people are attracted to what you are. Instead of thinking, what can this girl provide me, you should be thinking, what can I provide her? And the same goes the other way around. The girl should be thinking, what can she provide you? Because that is a relationship, that's how a healthy relationship works. So you have to fill this void of loneliness by yourself. It's up to you. You can't expect another person to do it for you. So how do you do it? Well, you just find your purpose. You find whatever it is your heart is telling you to do, which fits with your values. And maybe you know what you should be doing, maybe you don't. But I want to change after this video. I want you to try and find the thing that God put you on this earth to do, the thing that your heart is begging you to do. And you might not believe it, but that purpose, that work, which you really believe in, which you love, will fill that void. And when you do this certain thing, you will lose friends. You might be called cringe even, you might be ridiculed. But that's a good thing, because you are simply just eliminating the people from your life that would make it so much more worse, which would add so much more friction. And you're bringing in the people that have similar values to you, who would appreciate you. How awesome does that sound? And when you do this, you stop chasing that attention that you've always wanted, but you instead just focus on your dreams. And with a bit of patience and a sense of urgency, you will achieve that goal. You will achieve that dream. You will lose people along the way, but you'll also bring in so many more good people. And if you keep on working towards this thing, which aligns with your values, you're gonna attract the woman who has the same values as you, right? You attract what you are, not what you want. And what you are, you know, your values, how you act, which is based on your values, and what you work on is based on your values. So that woman who has the same values as you, who will appreciate you because of your values, because of who you are, because of the actions you take, she'll come. I can almost guarantee you that. So yeah, I hope this helped, bro. See ya.